This is a Looney Studios podcast. Hello and welcome to Aerde Tales. I'm Hunter Looney, the Game Master. This show is a fantasy role-playing game that takes place on the planet of Aerde around the Renaissance period of the world. The stories, magic system, and species, etc. are of my own design, but some of the gameplay mechanics like stat categories, fall damage, etc. are either from or adapted from Dungeons & Dragons and Pathfinder, etc. I'm joined today by Leah.
Gamoree.
And Noah.
Salvazar.
Last time on our quest, the party left Gaba and began heading towards Blat. While in Gaba, they were able to save 3 children that went missing, and were able to help facilitate 6 orphans being adopted by a pack of werewolves. A sentence I never thought I would say. Salvazar also shared with Gamoree a weird letter that asked for a meeting in Blat. Neither of them know the origins of the letter, only that there was a great deal of money exchanged to get it into Salvazar's hands very quickly. Our party of Pak, Omi, Salvazar, Barnaby the Firefox, and Gamoree are traveling with a cart and horses as they pull up to the edge of the mining town of Blat. As our party exits the woods that surround Gaba and extend almost all the way to Blat, they are met by a view of the Ucine mountain ranges. These massive mountains have a mining town set at the base of one of them. The town and the urban sprawl that surrounds it just comes into view for our party as dusk settles in. What would you all like to do?
Go to the inn and get rooms.
I think we'll just head to the inn.
The Sad Kelpie Tavern and Inn?
Yes.
All right. You all are able to find it easy enough with the signs on the different businesses and whatnot. You head through this mining town, and as you see, it's not as green and whatnot as your previous villages you went in. This is a very dirty village in that people work in the mines and then come out of the mines and then trek stuff out of the mines. So you're able to find the inn, and as you enter the inn, you see a wood-laced building that has what are they called? Booths on the left-hand side and some circular tables in the middle. And at the end, straight ahead of it, you see a counter or bar with some cooking stuff behind it and whatnot. And you see a 7-foot-tall minotaur with deep brown fur and some little jewels strung in the horns of the minotaur.
Well, Gamoree is kind of freaked out because she's not seen another minotaur since she decapitated the other one. But we're going to head up to the bar. And I am kind of in front, I guess, and I'm like, hello.
The bartender says, hello, I'm Curtis, the bartender here. Whatever you all like, I'd be happy to try to help you all out with it.
Well, pleasure to meet you, Curtis. We are actually just looking for some rooms. I guess we are going to need 4, if you have 4 rooms.
All right, that'll be a silver a piece for each room. And as he says that, you see Pak move forward, pays the silver, and as you all remember, probably that Shay put him in charge of the coins, that she had gave you all a fair amount of coins to cover the trip to meet her. Are you all going to head up to your rooms and stuff?
I want to fight at the fighting guild.
All right. For the sake of time and stuff like that, let's just do the way the fighting guilds work in this world generally, and in this province, you put forth 50 gold as your wager to enter. If you win, you get 90 gold. If you lose it all. Normally we'd fight out the whole thing, but for the sake of speed on this episode, we're just going to do an opposed roll. And I'm going to roll, and Salvazar's going to roll. All right? You want to go first? You want to roll first?
Not you.
All right, I rolled.
12.
I got 15.
So I lost?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
All right, I will put negative 50 gold down for you. It was a hard fought battle, though. It was pretty close. Fire rolls. We'll fight them out sometimes later, though. All right, so you all are able to sleep for the night and whatnot after that. Able to clean yourselves, eat, all the normal stuff you would do at a tavern and inn.
Mm-hmm. And so the next morning
You have your normal breakfast
come down
meeting.
and breakfast. Okay.
Everybody's gathered together so y'all can say what y'all want to do the day, and so everybody can know whether they're going with you or not and stuff. It's like a team meeting. You all usually just do it over breakfast.
Okay. I think I would just like to head around town and see if we see anything out of place, and then also would like to head to the Mercenary Guild later to see if we see any jobs there that could mean anything for us. So I think I'm gonna head there. Salvazar and Omi, you want to come?
Yeah.
Omi goes, sure. Puck says, if that's all y'all are doing, I think I'll come with you too. Just walk around town and stuff.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, can you all give me, if y'all are going to do that, can you give me some perception checks?
Mm-hmm. I rolled a 9.
One.
Let me roll for them too.
Okay.
11 and a 16. Did you all add what you get to perception though? You get +3 and you get +1.
Well, so I would have had a 10.
You would have had 10 and you would have had
2.
a natural 1.
Yeah.
So, all right. So as you all go around town and whatnot, you overhear a couple of dwargas that are just leaning against the side of a building talking, and they're discussing how they're upset that one of the mine shafts have been shut down, and that means less work and less money and stuff. And they talk about how they think it's some kind of animal or something in there, but they don't know. They just know that something happened and a mine shaft was shut down.
I'm gonna go talk to them.
Okay.
Hi, we're just traveling and heard you talking about something going on with your mines.
So you were listening to our conversation?
Well, not on purpose.
Well, it seems very on purpose if you if you just kept listening.
Well, you guys are pretty loud, so.
Oh. All right. Well,
we're just passing by and we were concerned for you.
Well, I mean, your buddy comes in here and says we're pretty loud, and you're over here eavesdropping. I think we're gonna we'll excuse ourselves since y'all apparently want to be in this area right here.
Oh, okay.
Sorry for just talking so loud. Yeah, that's what we were trying to do.
All right. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too. Hope we don't talk too loud for you.
Oh, gosh. Well, friendly town we have here.
To be fair, you all did just... You didn't strike up a conversation. You started the conversation of, I was listening to your conversation.
Well, trying to get to the point. I was just trying to get to the point.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we can head to the Mercenary Guild. Is it open?
All right. That's easy enough to find. You find the Mercenary Guild, and in the Mercenary Guild, you are able to find a single. You obviously see other jobs up that you could do, but they're not weird and they're normal occurrences, like blacksmith assistant, temporary jobs, helping farm, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
But you see a job up on the board that one of you all want to read it.
It says some kind of varmint or beast has made its way into the mine. 1,000 platinum to any person or group able to get rid of it. See the 4-person.
Sold. Doing it.
All right, so the person working the desk there, or the counter, whatever you want to call it, says, well, you're welcome to take that. I have plenty of copies in case you die doing it, as some others have. So good luck.
Oh, how many?
And you see as you're walking out, they walk over to the thing to pin up another one of it. I've lost count.
Oh, cool.
At this.
Great.
Have you heard any other stories about what it might be?
Generally, anybody that's went down for the job has not made it out, so we don't know.
Talk about it. Cool.
Yep.
Well, seems like fun. Let's go, Salvazar.
Okay.
And Omi, would you like to come?
We're gonna go do that right now.
Hey, Pock, you want to come as well?
Oh, wait, I gotta do Pock's voice. I forgot to do it earlier. I think our agreed upon arrangement was I wasn't gonna go fight things with y'all. I was just gonna help with the whole magic learning and whatnot.
Yeah, that's totally fine, Pike. We're just we're just
I don't want to die.
Asking. All right, well, we'll see you back at the inn later, I guess.
If I don't hear from you in a couple of days, I'll go meet up with the princess and then have her investigate what happened to you.
Okay. Okay.
So, yeah.
I give Puck a hug, just in case.
He hugs your, leg?
Yeah.
Do you bend down to hug him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I, get on my knees.
All right, good luck. You all fought that crazy thing in the last town, though, so...
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
Okay, good luck.
Thanks.
So you all want to do that now?
Yeah.
So you all make your way towards straight down the center of town. You all go inside the mine entrance. What you see is just a hustle and bustle of a lot of people working back and forth, mainly Dwargas, but there's other individuals and stuff like that. Dwargas, remember, being like dwarves in this world. Right inside the entrance to the mine, you see like a little building that seems to have a lot of people going in and out of it, but you would guess that would be probably where you should start and not just see yourselves into the mine.
Okay, so I'm going to go there and look for the 4-person.
All right, so you ask around some individuals in there, and you're led to Jasmine Bohr, who they say is the 4-person, ushered into this room. What you see before you is 3'11" Dwarga standing before you. She is stocky with light beige skin. Her eyes are her arms are thick and muscular. Her hair is put up in a bun in a brunette color. And she's currently wearing a blacksmithing apron, which is a puce red color, with brown pants and shirt on under it. And she has a variety of tools on her belt, and she's currently examining some kind of crystal or something. And she goes, I'm busy. Who are you all, and why are you in my mine?
Hello, I'm Gamoree. This is Salvazar and Omi, and we just were at the guild, and we got your job.
Did you bring Barnaby or not?
No.
Okay, Barnaby's back with Pock then. Well, we have some sort of varmint or beast that forced us to steal off one of our tunnels, and it's causing me to lose money.
How do you know that there is a beast? What was it doing?
It growls.
That's it?
Behind the door we sealed off, we could hear growling.
You heard growling before you sealed it off, though?
Well, a couple of people died, and
okay.
We heard screams and something happening and a scuffle and whatnot, so we sealed it off.
So no one checked it out? You just closed it?
Oh no, a couple different people have tried to rid me of this pest. But I haven't heard back from them, and I'm not risking my miners' lives any more than I already do in mining.
Okay.
But this is an easy transaction. Get rid of it, and you get 1,000 platinum.
All right.
Also, please don't mess with any of the raw stuff in our minds. It'd be pretty much worthless to you all without processing. So are y'all gonna go in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. And you hear her muttering also that she says, man, I wish these people would just get rid of it. And then she goes, oh yeah, apparently my twin sister Elizabeth over in Kalju is also having some trouble with something in her minds. So if you make it out of here alive, you might want to check with her. But recent history would say I probably will never see you again.
Okay. Thanks for...
But good luck.
the
I hope
encouragement.
you succeed because I want to open that tunnel back up and start making some money from it.
Okay. All right. Well, just point us in the right direction.
Oh, I'll have one of my assistants here take you down there. And she motioned somebody over and she's like, let them in, lock the door behind them, stand guard if you hear them dying, and then they don't come back in a couple hours, just come back.
That's what she tells the assistant?
Yeah, within your all's earshot.
Okay.
Like, she's not worried about
Cool.
y'all knowing that, because if you're dead, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
She's got the rest of the city and the rest of her mind to protect.
Okay.
This seems like a good idea.
So y'all want to start heading down that way with the person?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. What could possibly go wrong? All right. So as you're walking in the mine, Gamoree, you hear in your head, Shay again. Nice to hear you. Will you make the meeting on time? We're doing good. Reply with 20 words. You have 20 words to reply, remember?
Uh-huh.
In your brain. You just see her do much like you saw her do when you were walking in the woods, where she just kind of like spaces out while y'all are walking.
You good?
I was also just thinking about how if we're in a tunnel, I can't use my flight to get away like I did in the last battle. And so I was thinking about that, and then Shay popped into my head. And so I say back, we are good. We should be on time.
We are good.
That was 8.
We should be on time. Okay.
See you in a few days.
You have 6 left.
It's going to be a few days, right? Okay.
Well,
You have
Shoot.
5 words. That's the second time you've done it.
Checking out a mine now.
All right. Okay.
Oh.
All right. With you using up and stuff, you're still actually
Yeah, I
conveying
did
a lot of
exactly
information.
20. Thank
So
you.
that's pretty good. So you all are being ushered through the mine by the assistant. And since you left Barnaby at the with Pock, you just have you, like you yourselves, and Omi with you. And you come to this door, and the assistant seems like a little shaky. And what you hear echoing behind the door is,
Great.
oh. And the assistant just looks up at you, is like, are y'all ready?
yeah.
Sure.
I'll be here to let you out if you survive. Good luck.
All right. Can we all 3 fit side by side through the door?
No.
Okay.
It's the normal size.
I would like
door.
to light my
There's-
wand.
Light your wand?
Yeah.
So you lit your wand on fire. Now you can't use any magic.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, I want to use create light.
And just like light the end of your wand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're...
So I guess I'm going first.
All right. So the person let you in to the door. You 3 are able to
Wait. Can I use my wand while it's lit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, here's what you see.
Uh-huh.
You three make your way into the door, and you hear it lock behind you, and you still can see their feet under the door or whatever. But so what you see before you is a pitch black, besides from your light, tunnel about 15 feet wide that extend before you. They are a dark blackish color with a little bit of blue on the wall, like a little blue hue. And you can only see, I don't know, 20 to 30 feet ahead of you. How would you all like to proceed?
Gamoree, you go first.
Yeah, I guess I have to because my wand's lit.
So, how are you all proceeding? Stealthily, normal
of course.
speed?
Stealthily.
Speed?
We heard a big growl.
Okay, so
We're gonna be going slow.
I'm gonna need y'all to all roll stealth checks.
Okay.
D20s?
Yep. Anytime I have you roll a check, or an attack, it's a D20.
I got 14.
3.
No, I got 3.
All right, and we rolled a 9. So off in the distance, you don't know how far ahead of you hear. So let's say you move ahead a little bit. Up ahead on your right, a little ways, you can see from the light a corpse.
Okay.
I searched the body.
Well, before you do that, to get up to the body, I need y'all to roll another stealth check.
Okay. Wait, where's the body?
Up ahead on your right.
If we get caught because you're wanting more money, Salvazar.
Either way, you all had to
12.
18.
All right. You all are able to move. You see that little nook on the right-hand side?
Yeah.
That's where the body is. If you all will move yourselves up to there. You search the body, and this person was just working in the mine. They didn't have any stuff on them. They generally didn't bring that much on them because they were working and could die. So they just have a normal miner's outfit and a pickaxe and whatnot with them, but they've been... What you see is pretty much like, not skeletal, but more like, kind of like they've been sucked dry, but not. And they're like gray.
Okay. That's normal.
Alright, so as you all can see up ahead of you all, there's a fork in the tunnel you're in. You can proceed to your right where you see a crystal glowing, or you can proceed to the left.
I go to the crystal glowing.
You all are going to proceed up to where the crystal is glowing at?
Sure.
All right, give me stealth checks again.
18 and...
You move?
18, we both got 18.
What?
We both got 18.
Oh, wow. So you all proceed up to, if you'll move yourselves up to the light. What you all see before you is a circular room. Well, not room, a tunnel. Circular tunnel. With a singular pillar in the middle. All right, as you all survey the surrounding area, it begins storming outside, and you can hear it echoing throughout the mine, because you aren't that deep into the mine, because you're on one of the offshoot tunnels. So you all now seem to have one form of egress. That's ingress. That's the word. Way forward.
Uh-huh.
We have one path to choose,
Yeah.
is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, wait, so what's the glowy thing?
The glowy thing, there are some crystals that are there.
Oh, I go back and pick up the pickaxe from the dead body.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
7.
It was a 1, and I was like,
Same.
you were dead.
as you start heading that way, you all hear a dum 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 heading towards you all.
It's like running. It sounds like something's running.
More like trudging. Dum dum dum. Can I get nature checks from both of you?
Nature checks?
Yeah.
Okay.
-5.
5. I got a 5.
7. 2.
Kolga.
But I get +2, so I got a 7.
Oh, we rolled really poorly too. So you all don't know what this is that's heading your way when it pops up and you see it. And so what you see, it's not ominous at all. So what you see is an animal that appears to be about 10 feet long and barely fits in the tunnel. And the 10 feet long doesn't include the tail. And so what you see is a reptile-like face with a body covered in porcupine-like quills. It has tortoise-like feet, and its face and tail are covered in scales. And it's overall about a light moss color of green.
Okay, so this is the second creature in a row that we've met that's got different animal parts. Is this normal in this world?
With your all's nature checks, you all don't know if this is a normal animal or not.
Okay.
But you also do see that it has glowing eyes and is acting weirdish as well. And out of its mouth, it's dragging by the arms a dwarga that looks pretty close to what the other one you came across, where it looks like it's been kind of sucked dry as well.
Lovely. Is it dead? The Doria?
It appears to be super dead.
Okay.
That's about all I can tell you with your all's nature checks.
Cool. I'm like, hello, do you speak? I want to know if it's sentient.
I will say that from your nature checks, you know it's not a sentient.
Oh, okay.
It's an animal,
Okay.
but you don't know if it's a natural animal. And so you say that, and it just goes, oh,
okay.
and it locks eyes with you, well, eyes-ish. And let's roll initiative.
Okay. I'm talking to Salvazar. This is Gamoree talking to Salvazar. I want to try to not kill this so we can, like, run some tests on it. Not us, but someone that knows what they're doing.
Oh, me, you know what you're doing?
Oh, me.
Let's roll initiative first, because I said roll initiative before
13.
you all. 13.
1.
So here's the order it's gonna go: Salvazar, Omi, the Beast, you.
Okay.
Good morning.
Alright.
This is natural, ominous. All right, so you just say that to Salvazar that you want to try to take it alive.
Mm-hmm.
Omi goes, that's the plan?
I mean, what else? How else are we gonna figure out what's going on here? We just keep, like, killing stuff all over the place?
What do you do? Right.
I throw down. I set up a medium bear trap.
You have a medium bear trap in your
Do
hunting
you?
place?
Yeah. It's right here.
All right, so
Salvazar has so much on him.
all right, I want you to, in trying to set the bear trap properly, I want you to roll a d20 on a survival check. You get a +1 on that. So
14.
all right, yeah, that was about what I was going to have you do. So you in front of you, you set out a bear trap size thing. This is bigger than a bear, but it might be able to do something. You're able to get it set, and now that's in the center of the pathway. Salvazar has just set a bear trap, Omi goes, we're trying to capture this thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
It's kind of dumb, but okay.
She's going to cast create exoskeleton on herself again.
Okay.
And so an exoskeleton appears on her. So it's the beast's turn.
Mm-hmm.
So it is... What'd you think?
Roll poorly.
It's going to charge at you.
They always do.
That may or may not have something to do with the mystery. Who knows?
Yeah, they don't like magic. We figured this out with the last one. Great.
All right, it's going to charge at you, and then it's kind of like, I guess, not meander, hobbling towards you. It's not like a quick thing, but it advances on you, and it like barely gets its leg into the bear trap, even though it's a little bit off its ways, but it's so like clunky and walking. It does some damage to it too, and it goes, ah!
So it didn't get to me?
Oh no, it got stopped.
Oh, okay, cool.
I rolled for an attack and it did not do well on that, so
Okay.
I thought that was a perfect chance
Alright,
to...
my turn?
My turn.
It is
It is
Gamoree's
your
turn. She rolled a 1, remember?
I haven't been yet. I am going to do Ropey Smopey. Which is my binding spell.
So you're gonna...
So, and when I cast it and it tangles someone up with ropes, I like to say Ropey Smopey.
Okay, so
that's
roll a
what I say.
d20 to see if you can do it. I'm going to say, since this thing is already... you can roll with advantage. It's already captured. So roll a second thing.
14.
14? Easy enough since it's already stopped and hindered by the bear trap on one of its feet. You're able to tie its feet, its back feet only.
Alright.
So its back feet are now tied together. You all have currently immobilized it.
Okay.
All right, Salvazar, you're up.
You're trying to capture this thing?
Yeah, do we have anything else that could just, like, bind it more, or...
I have thread.
You have thread? Okay, I mean, I'm sure I have more ropes that I can bind it with, but, like, with a spell.
I'll give you this.
Would my seal spell work?
That's more like magically locking a door.
So no.
It's just that y'all are gonna have to figure out something.
Yeah, try to knock it out. Just like
Go for the
Do
jugular.
you have like a shuriken you can throw at its head? Try to knock it out.
Throwing knives, kunai knives. Kunai knives never miss.
But your big shuriken, like, does it have like sharp edges on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if he throws it at its head, it might pierce it instead of knocking it.
It might decapitate.
It might
who knows?
decapitate it. Cool. Okay, I pick up a rock. We're in a freaking mine.
That's not gonna do
I like how I'm like
anything.
looking for blunt objects in our backpack, and we're in a mine full of rocks, right?
So what do you want to do, Salvazar?
Salvazar, throw a rock at its head.
Murder dagger.
Really?
All right.
Yes.
Really? That's what you're going with?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to throw the murder dagger, or are you going to throw? So as soon as you pull it out, it goes, "We gonna murder this thing." I know. Are we? You don't have to whisper to it. It's just that's how it talks. We gonna murder this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you approach it and are going to stab it with a dagger.
Yeah.
All right, roll a d20.
Okay. Where's my D20? Trying to steal my D20.
Okay, do you actually think that a dagger is going to kill this thing outright?
No, but that's not the
Not
point.
8.
All right, so you take the dagger and you try to attack it, and it like whips its head back and forth. It whips its head back and forth, and then it hits its scaled skin, which I said it had, hits the knife and actually hits it out of your hands, and it drops at your feet. It's not like you lost it, but it's on the ground now. It's like, how are we gonna murder people now? All right, so it's Omi's turn. Omi's going to go up and take her trident and then smack it with the base of the trident in the head. And does... Alright, does some damage to it, and it just goes back at her. And now it's...
So she did hit it in the head, but it did not knock it out.
No, it did not knock it out.
Okay.
This is tough. It's now the beast's turn.
Okay.
The beast's turn is going to, like, not full on armadillo, but like hunch down, like hunch its head down, and just and it's going to send out barbs from its quills that are on it.
Oh.
In all directions. I need you all to do dexterity saves for me.
Ha!
So whatever you have on dexterity, you can add that to.
I got 12.
So you got a 13.
11 plus 4.
Yeah. I got 13.
Salvazar saves. It was a 15 level because you're right up in its biz.
Sure, okay. Whatever. I'll have some quills in me.
Omi rolls a natural 20.
All right.
All right. So, you are able, Salvazar, you are able to jump out of the way of this. Omi just kind of parries it with her trident. And this quill is like 3-4 feet long.
Oh,
Sharp
cool.
on the end, and it just impales you in the thigh.
Cool.
And I need you to roll a Constitution save now.
What does that do?
It's like poison.
Yeah, it's going to tell whether or not you get poisoned. You have +2 to Constitution.
4.
14.
Okay.
No, I got a 4.
Gonna make a note here
Of what?
that you're poisoned.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
With what?
Poison.
Uh-huh. Okay. Is that normal for this creature to be poisoned?
You don't know. Your all's nature throws were
Fine.
trash.
Gosh.
You all have never...
But I'm also wise. I have a +3 on wisdom.
Wise is not knowing
It
animals
might be.
and stuff like that. So when you all roll those, it's like try us deciding in that roll whether or not you have ever read about one of these creatures, seen one of these creatures in your past ever.
Yeah, I understand. I was just trying to talk you into it.
And it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you're now poisoned.
Cool.
You will slowly start taking some hits of that. You're currently at -9 health, by the way, of what you have.
Well,
normally,
okay.
Out of your 45. Okay, so it's Gamoree's turn. You can pull that out of your leg if you so choose. I don't know what that's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
You can do anything else you would normally do.
I'm gonna bind it some more. I'm gonna do Ropey Smopey again.
Okay, roll.
Actually, no. I'm gonna take a big old rock and throw it at its head.
You roll an investigation check to see if you can find a big enough rock that would work.
10.
10.
You will find a rock that's of moderate size that could or could not work. Now roll an attack, just a straight up D20.
9. Oh.
Alright, so you take the rock. It's easy enough to slam it on top of its head, and it takes some damage from that. But it is not knocked out yet.
Right.
Remember, this is a pretty hardy looking thing with its scales and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
I could have maybe healed myself and let someone else smash it with a rock, but I don't trust Salvazar to do that at this moment.
So, the creature is able to, it bites the bear trap, and under its powerful jaws, breaks the bear trap.
It's still in ropes, though, right?
It's still in ropes in its back feet, yes.
Okay.
So it could, it could pull itself forward with just its front feet if it so chose.
Uh-huh.
All right, it rolled a natural 20 on getting.
Let's fight.
I know you don't like fighting.
No, I do. I don't want it to take forever.
Yeah, what do you want to do, Salvazar?
I'm going to use a rope and do what's on it. I'm gonna try to wrap it around its mouth.
Oh, like a crocodile type deal. Okay,
You have a rope?
that yeah, that
50 feet.
would be a.
Are you gonna like jump on its like back and curl up to its head, or are you just gonna stand in front of it and?
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna like kind of like tassel. Like,
That could
put
be
an
a
arm
strength
lock.
or dexterity check. Which one do you want to do?
Dexterity check.
All right,
Wait,
How much is your strength?
plus
Plus one.
one.
Your
dexterity
dexterity.
plus 4.
Okay, yeah.
All right, roll a d20.
7.
So that gives you 11. I will say that you start the process of doing this. You are not able to completely bind its mouth, but if you were to try again the next turn, you might be able to finish the job and tie it off. But it is currently, like, it won't be able to bite somebody next thing, but it's not a permanent thing around it. What's wrong? You're not invested in this fight.
I am, but I don't know.
Okay.
It's fine. Just
Omi,
sitting here.
with not being able to be bit, tries again, smacking it across the head. And is able to inflict some damage, is not able to knock it out, though, again.
Okay.
The beast's turn.
Yep. So the beast, once again, it's going to try to start crawling towards Gamoree.
Great.
So will you advance it a little bit, move the bear trap, and Salvazar, you are pulled along with it since you're all up in its mouth. So y'all are going to be real close, all of you. Gonna get to know each other real good. And since it can't bite you, though, it's going to try to whip its body around and smack you with its tail.
Okay.
I'm going to make it harder on it because its back legs are bound, though.
Yeah.
It did not succeed.
Okay.
Its butt bumps up against the side of the tunnel, and it's not able to get its tail
It's
around
just
on
kind
it.
of twerking.
Yeah, pretty much. It's doing a side twerk against the wall of the tunnel.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
It's like that video of that pig.
All right. Work.
Yeah.
All right. It's my turn.
It is.
All right. I guess I'm gonna heal myself. Even though I want to bind it more. But I'm afraid of this poison in my veins.
Just so you know, healing will not cure the poison, but it'll heal the damage you've taken.
from it.
Think of it more like if you're cut and you get an infection from the cut, if you were to like put a band-aid on the cut, that would stop the bleeding and help it start healing there, but you still have the infection running through your veins.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm telling you this because you would know this
Okay.
as a character.
I would like to summon a leech.
No.
So you're going to use
I would
summon
actually...
animal is the lowest one,
Yep.
and summon
I'm gonna summon one leech.
Okay. With using summon, roll a d20.
Okay.
19.
19.
All right, so what you summon
God.
is a leech the size of your arm.
What?
Your like from your elbow. You used summon animal. You're going to get a big old leech. All right, so it's from about your elbow to your wrist.
Cool.
So like a foot long.
I mean, that's good.
All right.
I need a strong one to get it out of there.
All right.
No,
So
you
you're
don't.
just going to attach that.
I'm just gonna attach it to where. I pull the quill. Did I already have the quill out? I don't know. I pull the quill out
Okay.
and I attach it to where it was in.
Oh, it takes to it. It's yeah. Okay. All right.
You're trying to kill yourself.
Okay. All right. So this thing just starts going to town, sucking blood from your leg.
Okay.
Luckily, I
good.
rolled well enough that it's not going to just go crazy. You are able, from my rolls, to discern when you need to banish this thing or just kill the leech so it doesn't
Okay.
start actively killing you.
Yeah, I'm gonna banish it, but
Okay.
so I'm able to discern if it's out the poison.
You feel better, and you feel that if you continue on too much longer,
I'm gonna pass out.
okay, it's going to be bad news.
All right, I banish it.
Okay. All right. You still probably need to heal the actual wound though next turn. So you're now, just so you know, for the next
I just kind of scoot over in the corner.
Okay, move yourself then.
All right.
So you have this big gaping leg wound that may or may not have any poison in it any longer.
Cool.
And okay. All right. Salvazar, you're up.
I'm gonna fully tie it.
The mouth. Okay. What did I say? Dexterity before?
Yeah.
Okay. Do another one of those.
7.
Same deal. It's not permanent. You can still continue to hold on to it. So you think of it like this. You have it around its mouth now, and you have the other end of the rope. If you continue, you should be fine. But it's not like you've tied it off.
Last episode we were only rolling over 10, and this episode we're only rolling under 10. Almost.
All right. So Omi goes up, and I'm going to say if she rolls, Will might be able to knock it out.
Smack it good, Omi.
She rolled a natural 4.
Oh.
She bonks it on the head again, and it hurts it a little bit, but it is still up and going. Okay. So it's going to now start again advancing towards Gamoree, where she went off to. So
it loves me.
If you will move it around could we move the stump out of the way? It's going to move and drag Salvazar with it. It's gonna scooch it into the actual in the wall. Yeah, and Omi, I guess, would come around. Yeah. So, all right, it's going. What is it going to do? I guess it's going to try to hit you with its tail again. It once again.
Was the quill thing like a one-off thing?
Not necessarily.
Okay, cool.
I feel like we should off it.
I think we should not still.
Well, it is Gamoree's turn. What are you going to do?
I'm going to heal myself.
Okay. Roll a d20.
Oh my gosh, I should have put the leech on it. Wait, then it could have killed it.
Or it could have turned crazy. Who knows?
That's true if it's like possessed and then it gets its blood. Okay, I'm going to heal myself.
Roll a d20.
Do I need to use...
Roll a d20 and a d8.
Fine. And...
The d8s are the double pyramid looking ones.
I got a 20 and a 7.
You are able to heal yourself under pressure for 7.
Yeah.
And that almost gets you back to full.
Is anybody else hurt? Omi?
Nobody has been hurt but you.
Okay.
Because you've been doing...
Alright, let's see if Omi can knock this sucker out. Nope. Still does some damage to it, though. Alright.
My turn.
Nope. It's the beast's turn. No, wait, it is your turn.
Salvazar's turn.
Sorry. It is your turn. I skipped you.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I want to try to
Tie it
fully wrap it again. Oh, net one.
With that, as you're trying to fumble with it, it is wanting to get to Gamoree so much. You're having a fight with it and stuff like that. The rope just comes off, and it is now. It's got his mouth available now.
It didn't bite him or anything?
No.
He was like right there. Okay.
It's not its turn to attack you.
Alright.
Alright, so now its mouth's free.
Great.
And it's its turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I bet we can all know where it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad I held myself and I'm not still like dying over here. Yes, GM.
Alright,
Oh god.
I rolled an 18 with it.
Uh-huh.
It was...
Alright, so with that, it clamps down on your leg
Awesome.
that has the hole in it already.
Okay.
That was healing back up. And oh god, I need another dice.
You gonna die.
She's not gonna get one.
What?
No one's gonna revive you because we don't have any revive stuff.
That is, you're the only healer.
God.
So if you die, it's just me.
Alright, so with this, you take 11 damage from the bite, and then you are sapped for 40 MP is sucked out of you. When it bites down on you, it starts sucking out your, like, magical energy.
What?
So in this instance, you realize that's probably what it's been doing to things after it kills it and they, like, suck on them, is they've been sucking the magic out of them. Or their souls.
I mean,
Or their essence.
I'll be the guinea pig for that information, I suppose.
Or their chi or chakra, whatever you want to call it. It's been sucking it out of things.
Do I get loose of this bite?
Okay, so what did I say?
Or is it just gonna stay chomped down?
I said 40 MP,
Yep.
Yeah.
and it did 11 damage to you. And you've already used a good bit of your... Alright, so you've done... Hold on, I need a second.
I did bind, which is 8. I did healing, which is 4. I did create light, which is 4.
And then you did summon,
And then I summoned an animal, which is 10.
which I will
And
say...
I banished, which is 4. I'm being honest over here.
Yeah, which the leech thing, did not think of it. Really good idea. And I did mark off your poison. I will say that to give you a thumbs up over
Okay.
here. Let me total this up. Hold on. 18, 26, 34. You're at negative 74 MP. You have 100.
Cool.
If you get to 0 MP, you pass out and are paralyzed.
I understand.
Just warning you.
So, but does that make my magic weaker, or does that just mean I run out when I finish?
You run out.
So pretty much that means you have 26 MP to cast things. If you have 1 MP left, you are still conscious and fine.
Okay.
You're just super exhausted, like mentally tired.
All right.
But I will also give you this information. You also realize that if there's another round of this thing sucking on you, you might not be up.
Yeah.
So everything in between now and then, you might want to try to get it off of you.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Like, you all have been able to stay away from them biting you. This would have happened with the Chimera if
Okay.
You had a chance to do it. You were stuck in a tunnel, one way out, with the thing that's gonna. I put as many road signs up saying, "This is gonna be tough."
You did.
All right. So it's still on my leg.
It is just
Loving it.
suckling on your leg like a baby piglet.
All right. So I look up at it and I'm like, I was trying to be nice to you and not kill you. All bets are off.
That's
And I'm like, Salvazar, Omi, have at it.
it's your go though.
Murder dagger be like on the floor.
It's your go though.
It's my go.
You're up first.
Okay, I want to get it off of me.
Aim for the eye.
I mean, I want to bind its mouth, but it's on me, so.
You can grapple with it to try to pull its mouth off of you and get it off of you.
My strength is not the best.
It's 0, so it's a normal person's strength, but you're also like.
I want to. Maybe I shouldn't use my magic.
Punch your eyeball. Poke its eyeball. Do something.
Can I take out my rapier and stab it in the face?
Yep.
Okay.
Roll a d20. If you roll less than a 5, you're not going to hit this thing that's attached to your leg because you're in shock.
3.
Good gracious!
Just
Oh, God. So you were like.
My rapier says a d6 plus 3.
That's on damage if you were to connect. So you fall for you get your rapier out, and you were just like freaking out because you realized the severity of the situation, and you tried to attack it, and you just instead of like going into like the soft spots like an eye or something, you tried to like smack down on it, and that's not how a rapier works, and it just kind of nicks. I'll give it 1 damage for that.
I'm gonna use my murder dagger next turn.
Can I recommend?
Mm-hmm.
Your daggers are not the most effective things, but it is your murder dagger. I'm saying like they don't do the most damage.
Uh-huh.
With that information, do with it what you want. If you still want to go murder dagger, whatever.
I'm gonna giant shuriken, but not unfold it.
Ooh, okay.
And like go for that neck.
To try to decapitate it.
Yeah.
Or to try to get it off of your friend, you know.
He's trying to
Either
end
way.
it. He's trying to end it.
Okay.
2.
Good gracious.
Okay.
Oh,
Can I reroll?
We're all gonna die.
No. All right. I will say once again that you obviously can hit it, but it gets lodged like barely into its skin, and it deals a little bit of damage to it. Okay. All right, Omi.
Is that distracting enough to get it off my leg?
Oh no,
No.
it only
I just
wants
thought I would
you.
ask. Okay.
But wait a second. By my own mechanics, I'll tell you here in a second. Hold on. Let's see, what would Omi do?
Help me with that giant shuriken.
She goes, "We're trying to kill it now?"
Yes.
Okay. Good gracious, she rolled a 19.
Okay, great.
She like spins her trident up and does the pointy end down and just jabs it to the top of its head. And you see its grip on your leg loosens and it goes, ah, and it falls over.
Okay. All right. As it's falling, I take a vial out of my bag, and I try to get.
Okay,
Don't mix contaminants.
You all are out. You all are out of combat. It is dead.
Yeah, but last time I waited too long, and I didn't get.
No, you did.
Like,
you have a vial of it. But here's what I'm saying. There's not going to be like. It's falling over. Mm-hmm. Okay. What do y'all want to do?
It's dead.
It appears to be dead.
I'm going to get that pickaxe and start mining for that, the,
So,
crystal.
Salvazar,
Uh-huh.
you understand that what's her name? Jasmine told us not to mess with their stuff. This is not our property. We don't own this. This is not a dungeon.
See if it's magical.
This is not a dungeon that anyone can take it. I'm just saying she might not pay us 1,000 if we try to steal her stuff.
If you want to go over and investigate the crystals, and
Yeah,
do an
I'm just
Arcana
saying we
check,
shouldn't take it.
Yeah.
Leah, do your own.
Yeah, but first, let me try to recover over here. I'm kind of dying.
All right, give me all nature checks again as you look at the body.
Me or
All of you.
20.
I rolled a 20.
You all rolled 20?
No, it didn't roll.
No.
What is that?
That's a.
It's a 6. It was on 14, and then it just tips over.
And with your -4 to nature, that's a 2. So Salvazar,
Wow.
you're looking at this, you go, dang, that's a big old animal. That's what you think in your head.
That's it.
You, with your roll, you know this is a Peluda. Peluada.
Okay.
And that this is generally not how they act. In fighting it, you remembered and was like, oh, I know what this is. This is acting weird. As it lays there, also, you all see that the glowiness dissolves from its eyes and it goes back to normal animal looking eyes. But not like goat eyes. Those are weird. Normal, regular looking animal eyes. What do you all want to do now?
Leave.
I want to take a vial of its blood. Wait, last time did I get a shadowy thing or I got blood? From
Shadowy thing.
What? You got black blood from the chimera. You stuck your hand into the chimera and was able to retrieve some black blood and stopped it really quickly.
Okay, I'll do that again.
Okay?
Okay.
Easy enough to do. You plunge it into the
Jugular?
cut in its neck that Salvazar made with the giant shuriken. You're easy enough. I will add that to your thing.
With the chimera, didn't we see it left it and it went up in the air?
Yeah, but
That
you
happened.
plunged it into it this time. But yes, if you all look closely and you see where there's been blood, like it's leaking blood, you see it
Okay.
and
I
turning
was just
back to
making
regular
sure
blood.
the same
Yes,
thing was going
it's
on.
the same.
Okay. All right. I guess can I heal myself again, or did I just lose magic points?
You were at 26 magic points and at -12 health.
Okay.
So
I guess
you
I'll
can-
heal myself again.
You can heal yourself.
Is anyone else damaged?
Since you're out of combat, that'll just be, you'll get yourself back up.
Is anyone else hurt at all? No? Just
Nope.
me? Cool.
So you're at -86 magic points. So you have 14 left. You're now at 100% health though. But you know that once you rest, your MP will return.
Okay. Wait, how many do I have left?
14.
I'm just gonna leave you to the end.
Are you going to look around for anything else?
No.
Did you want to
Wait,
do anything else?
can I go in this tunnel thing?
You want to look down the other tunnel?
Yeah.
All right. Easy enough to do. You walk away from the group and you see a couple more crystals on the wall, a couple more crystals on the other wall, and a little more crystals, and then it's a dead end. At the end of that dead end, you see a dead body that it was sucking on as well.
Okay.
And you can ascertain that it was probably chewing on that one and sucking on that one when y'all came in, and that's why y'all were able to sneak all the way as far as you did.
What is my ability to sense magic?
Oh, you can do an Arcana check to
Oh,
try to learn more
okay.
about something.
All right. I walk up to the crystals and
Okay.
I roll.
An Arcana check, which would be +4 in your case, -2 in Salvazar's case. Do you want to also do an Arcana check?
Yeah.
18 plus.
13.
All right. So Salvazar's off on his own over there looking at the crystals. He's like, you do feel like a little sense of like magic-y. Gamoree over here looking at the bigger crystals and rolled a little better and knows a little bit more. Knows that these can be used in magic things once they're processed and stuff. They can be used in wands and crystal balls. They can be used in enchanting stuff and everything like that. But they have to be processed, and it's a thing none of you are really trained in. But you can ascertain that, at least in this tunnel, that's probably what they've been mining in this tunnel.
Okay. So I leave.
So there's nothing else in here?
Nope.
Okay.
So I leave.
Yeah, let's take its body.
I don't think y'all will be able to carry it. The three of you all.
I can do levitation.
You could.
How many MP do I have left?
Well, just so you know, that only works for about 20 feet.
Oh.
It worked. It's
JK.
And I put it like that so it wouldn't break the game.
Sure. Alright, I guess we'll leave it there.
Alright. So you all are able to make your way back to the door. You knock on the door. The person's like, "Is that people?
Yeah.
Yes?
Are you alive?"
Yes.
Yes, obviously.
Well, I mean, you could be ghosts. But then I guess you wouldn't need me to open the door. Is it dead?
Yes.
And you hear them fumbling with the lock, and they like crack it, and they look behind you. And they're like, "Okay.
It's dead. You can let us out."
All right." They open the door fully, and
actually, will you get some other people to help you drag it out of there, because it was like possessed with something, and we want to check it out.
I can ask the 4-person to do that, like to organize that and stuff. I can't tell people to do that. So y'all want to head back to the 4-person?
Yeah, I want to go talk to Jasmine.
All right, so you all head back. So you all are alive.
Yes, we are. We did take some damage initially, but we ended up killing it.
Well, I would think so, since it killed some things, that you would take some damage. So here's your all's. Let me have somebody go verify it real quick, and then I'll be happy to give you all your reward. And she just makes a motion with her hand, and a team of people is dispatched to go check to make sure it's dead.
I should have asked her to have him bring it back. So we have seen this before in a different animal. Its eyes.
You've seen another animal invade a mine and kill a bunch of people? That's crazy.
No, like the way it was acting, it's different. Like there was something inside of it. So we have been traveling, investigating stuff like this, and we actually tried to not kill it so that we could take it and have someone look at it.
Not kill it.
Yes, because
the whole entire point of this job is to kill it.
Yes, but this type of thing, it has been in other creatures that we've seen, and it's killing a lot of people. Mm-hmm. So it matters more than us getting our reward necessarily.
So you don't want the reward?
No, although we did kill it, so we do get the reward.
Oh, okay.
But before you do something,
oh my God.
I don't want that.
So
my question is, if you can have them like bring it out of here.
Bring it out to where?
Outside of the cave.
So you want me to have them bring it to my office? What are you? I don't understand what you're asking me.
Bring it outside.
Yeah, just have them drag it outside of the cave, and then we'll take it from there.
So you want me to take this huge thing, squeeze it through a door?
I mean, you're going to have to do something with it anyway, right? You're not just going to leave it in there.
Oh, yeah, I was going to cut it up and sell it off.
What?
I'm okay with that.
Oh, my God.
Because I'm going to have to cut it up to get it out of through that door anyway. Well, first off, they got to return. And just as she's saying that, some of her people come back and they're like shaking their head and wide-eyed and like, what the heck? And she's like, all right, so here you go. And she holds a big, like, leather pouch that you presume is full of 1,000 platinum.
Uh huh.
All right, thank you. I take it, and I'm like, we'll divide this later, guys. I know this is crazy,
Yeah.
but this type of thing has been killing people all over the place, not just here, not just in caves.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out like
Cool.
what's happening to these animals.
Uh-huh.
So can you please ask some of your people to just take it outside?
Okay. So, I guess, but we're going to have to cut it up anyway to get it out of the door.
Okay, fine. You can cut it up.
All right. So we don't really have the stuff for this, so let me. She reaches into the bag she just gave you and takes 1 platinum out, and she goes, I'm going to have to take this, though, to compensate my guys for doing not mining stuff.
Okay, sure.
And so she proceeds, they hack it up and stuff like that, and you just see these dwargas carrying these giant pieces of this thing out.
Mm-hmm.
And they plop it down, so we'll go back to the...
I'm actually just going to make a wreath with it. That's what I'm doing.
So what they do is they plop it down, right? Like, just keep plopping down all these different parts.
Uh-huh.
Like, right outside the mine entrance.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for doing that. I guess we're going to head on out and look for a way to get this somewhere else.
Y'all do have a cart.
Cart?
Yeah. Y'all rode here on a cart.
All right. Okay. I'm going to go get that cart.
All right. Salvazar, are you staying with it to watch over it and stuff?
I just want to receive the money.
I've got the money. We're going to divide it later. We've done this before. I'm not going to take your money. Salvazar's so just into money.
So Gamoree walks off with the big sack of money. You and Omi are guarding the body. Easy enough to get the cart to come load it up. And you all, I presume the 3 of you all head back to the tavern. It is pretty close to night once again, after traveling all the way in there and stuff like that. You all want to divvy up the money. Are you splitting it 3 ways or 4 ways?
3 ways.
4.
Pock.
No.
Fuck didn't go with us.
All right, so you're going to split it up 3 ways?
3. So
Okay.
it's
Jeez.
999 divided by 3. So we each
That
get
makes it
3,
real
3, 3.
easy. Not planned at all, legitimately. I did not plan that at all.
I believe it, because who would have thought I would have tried to
All right.
take this body out?
So y'all are able to get that. I'll add that into your stuff.
All right, so we have the cart, and we've wheeled it back to the inn.
So at most taverns and inns, you have like a garage type place where, on top of your rent, they will feed your horses and keep your cart safe and everything like that, and they have a guard posted and stuff. Like, it's part of your staying there.
Do
So
I have,
it
like,
will
a
be
tarp
protected.
or something that I can cover it up with.
Yeah, it's your all's cart is not an open one. It's one with a real basic.
And we have to travel in this thing again later, which is where I have the dead body right now. Cool.
Yep.
All right, so all right, so we park it. It's covered.
Yep.
We go inside the inn,
Yep.
and I'm like, "Hey, Calvin, is that his name?
Chris. Wait,
Curtis.
no. Curtis.
Curtis."
Wait, so you all have this as walking back from the cart. You all dispense the money.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, I gave both of them
Okay.
333.
All right.
All right, Curtis.
Yeah. How's it going?
Hey, so I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Do you know? Oh, first of all, how was your day?
It's been good. Been busy. These miners they frequent the establishment. I make pretty good. I do pretty good here.
Good. All right.
We don't get many travelers, but
yeah. My question is, do you know anyone in this? Wait.
Blat.
I just realized. Well, do I want like someone that deals with magic to check out the body, or like a healer?
Just get a paw.
I don't know. I can't help you with that.
That's what I just realized. No, I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to myself right now.
No, you're talking out loud. It's funnier if you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry. Okay. Do you know anyone in the town that's a healer?
Or
that deals with medicine?
Yeah, we've got the magic store. They can be able to heal you up and
oh, it's a magic store?
Yeah.
Okay. What about someone that deals with like medicine and things like that?
I'm sure we can find somebody that's a healer.
All right. What about anyone that does like dark magic?
Why would he know?
And he leans in closer and he goes, "What you need?"
Oh, I did not expect that.
Because first off, what you need, and I'll see if I can get you in contact with somebody.
Oh, all right. So, we've been investigating strange things happening in multiple towns.
I don't need your life story. What you need?
I need a body checked for dark magic, and the body's in pieces.
Oh, you just need somebody that dabbles. You don't need somebody that like necromancy or nothing.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll see. So it's pretty late. Let me see what I can do. Y'all are staying tonight, so I'll check back in with you in the morning. I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
All right.
That'd be great. Thank you.
All right. We didn't have this conversation.
Okay. Yep.
And he just leans back.
I'm walking away.
Because he's 7'2", he has to lean down to talk to you.
Yeah.
So he leans back. You all gonna get some food? And
walking away, and I lean over to Salvazar, and I'm like, he said he didn't need my life story. I like that dude.
All right, so y'all gonna have some dinner and then head up and rest and whatnot?
Yeah, I need to rest because I have like 10 MP left.
All right, so that is where we will end today's episode. So, what will our party do with the cash that they just got? Will the reward be as substantial in Kaiju as it was in Blat for clearing out the mines? And what has Shay and Lynn encountered on their expedition? Find out next time on Aerde. Hello, this is Hunter, your game master and housekeeper, because right now we have some housekeeping to take care of. Our adventurers encounter magical items, so I want to invite everyone to visit patreon.com/Looney Studios. The link is in the description. On the front page of that Patreon, there is a link to a Google form where anyone can submit an idea for a magical item. Anyone can do this, you don't have to be a patron. You can do this anonymously or put your name or username to receive credit if we use it. Please add to this list. This is one of Noah's favorite in-game activities, which is getting new magical items. While you are there, you can also check out the Looney Studios Patreon. If you become a patron, you can gain access to the podcast early, among other perks. Speaking of Patreon, I would like to thank two of our patrons, Katrina and Renee. Thank you for supporting Looney Studios and Aerde Tales. If you watched this episode on YouTube, you may have seen some maps, etc. Here are how they were made or where they came from. The overworld map was made using the software WonderDraft. Maps and tokens were either directly from or adapted from assets from 2-Minute Tabletop and Dynamic Dungeons. 2-Minute Tabletop can be found at 2minutetabletop.com or patreon.com/2Minute Tabletop. Dynamic Dungeons can be found at patreon.com/Dynamic Dungeons. The links are in the description. Visit them to check out their amazing work. Looney Studios can be found at looneystudios.com and at the social media platforms listed in the description. Please give a review on your favorite podcasting site, like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, and submit magical items on our Patreon. The Looney family hopes you have a wonderful day. That was a Looney Studios podcast.